Hello everyone, welcome to RaceStation Non-Assist League around China. Tonight they will be racing around China to earn some extra championship points. Unfortunately, I am on my own tonight, so I'll do my best to entertain you all the way through. Oh, apparently no, I'm not. Nathan will be joining me, which makes things a lot easier. Just bear with me whilst I try and sort out copying the link to the stream for the page. So let's just go in and invite the co-commentator. So as we go through, I'm going to go onto the website, RaceStation.net, and we'll talk through the league table during the qualifying session. See how the points are stacking up currently before we go into the Chinese Grand Prix. Having trouble with the party settings at the moment. Let's see if we can get it going. Hello. Was it saying that type again by any chance? Alright, I've sent a suggested invite for Mayhem.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Apparently he wants in on the commentary tonight as well.
Isn't he racing?
No, Mayhem's in the Assist League.
Oh. No, I said on his thing that he was racing in China, so I thought he was in the race as well.
Oh, was he? Oh. So weather looks to be dry for the qualifying session. and Mayhem has joined us for the commentary.
Yeah, got sent a message saying these are going to probably need some help, so why not? I just need to get me stream sorted and I'll be all good to go.
Cool. It's compliments to Mike that it's taking 2 people to come and replace him for the commentary.
More the merrier.
Yes.
Right. F1. Oh, okay, I didn't even put.
So we have a full qualifying session in RaceStation, but with 15 drivers. Everybody will make it through Q1. Typically they go out and set just a banker lap. I think that's more for setting the setup and getting that locked in.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I did not check to see if my set's all in order.
And what they do typically do, if there's a session like this where we've got 15 or less drivers, they will go out with the intermediate tyres on so that they can save all their tyres for Q2, Q3 and the race.
Right, yep, there we go, all sorted.
Cool.
No, I don't want that view actually. I want to see the comments. Want the full screen. Right, there we go. Yeah, it's a long time since I've done commentary.
To be fair, until I joined RaceStation a few weeks ago, it was quite a while before I'd done commentary. But as soon as I started it here, I've ended up doing it in the other league I'm in as well.
Yeah, I've seen a few of your streams like that.
Cool.
It looks like Matt's not wanting to save one of his tyres. He's on the soft. Oh. Right, okay. Let's see. There's not really much to commentate on when they're doing this.
No.
When they got to skip Q1.
So the only other thing we can talk about is normally what I waffle about in the 5-minute break is, you know, the fact that RaceStation, we're looking at a non-assist league. So everything that you see the drivers doing in this qualifying session and in the race, it's all done with all the assists turned off. So no ABS, no traction, no racing line. I think the only thing that is on is manual gearbox with suggested gears.
No.
Is that off?
Yes, that is off.
That's off. Oh,
they have everything off. They don't run with anything at all that would seem to give anybody an advantage. And you can safely say that the manual gearbox with suggested is an advantage because you're in the optimal gear for every corner.
Yes. Although when I have tried that, I seem to feel like you could run the corner in a different gear and it would give you a better result.
Oh yeah, it's up to the driver whether or not to pay attention to it or not. I mean, I run with it, and there is sometimes where there's a few corners where I don't run that gear.
Yeah.
So it's all up to the driver. I just realised I haven't got everything up. There we go. So in terms of qualifying times, what we're looking, would you say it's about 1:29s?
I'm not sure off the top of my head, to be fair.
Alright, well we were...
I think we was 1:30s, wasn't we?
Yeah, our lot got down to 1:30, which I think it was you that did the 1:30? You and Nathan?
I think
These two both did it?
1:30.5.
You blasted my time out the park. I was so confident with my time, I thought like, I was about a few tenths in front, then he comes and set lap and just makes us depressed. I was so sad.
Well, I would like to confess I can do a 129.
Yes, but you qualified on the mediums,
but I
didn't you?
Yeah, I did not want to start on the softs.
I regret
softs was
starting
a
on the softs.
no-go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was pleased that was the only one that qualified on the softs, the mediums, because I knew what the softs were like previously. This track just chews them up.
Yeah. I was sat in the pit for a while and I was looking, because had nobody else set a lap, I would have gone out on the mediums, but I was looking at Nathan's time and I thought, I can beat that on softs. And I thought, if I go out on the softs,
I could beat that.
Yeah. And exactly. And I took that bait and I just thought, do you know what? If I just get pole and just try and run off.
SH Racing spun. Thankfully, nobody got caught up in it.
Yes, because if you get knocked out for a DNF in any of these sessions, you're sort of out with the rest of the sessions, aren't you?
Looks like everybody's set a lap. Neil's the only one that's done a very quick lap. So I think he really went for his lap.
Yeah, they've probably not told him the the tyre strategy.
No, he would have been told, but he just nearly went into the side of Vern there. What's he gonna do? As SH gets out of the way? I think Neil's doing another lap. Oh, no. He's just backed off.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Good. I was thinking, why is he even bothered to push for? He's just pretty much ruined those tyres now.
Yeah. Perhaps he hasn't got the confidence to get through Q2, and he thought that he could use this as a bit of practice for the race session.
Yeah. Be interesting to see everybody's strategy as well.
I have had a message through. It's going to be a dry race.
That's no fun. Like, where are we lately? I mean, what we've had 3 races off the trot. It's been dry. I think I'm not too sure about F1. Is their 3 race? Well, this is their 3rd race now, but has their races been dry?
I'm trying to recall now. I think most of them have been dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
If memory serves me
right.
Where's
the wet? Where's the rain?
See, in the other league that I race in, I've had too many wet races.
Oh, so you're the one that's taking them away from us, okay?
I like it when it's dynamic and it's changing. When you've got to do a stint in the dry and the wet, and then you're questioning yourself in quali. Do I run a dry setup for quali and then a wet setup, knowing that the quali's dry, but it's going to be a wet race?
Yeah. I'm not really too big of a fan on the rain. I always seem to have bad luck in the rain.
I used to get on really well with the rain, but I used to have a lot more assists on, so it was a bit easier for me. But now, this game especially, everybody else seems to get on with the rain better than I do.
I don't like the rain. I hated it.
Depends what track we need though.
Any track.
Monaco, yeah.
Oh no!
Austria,
Don't jinx us.
Yeah.
Do not jinx us from Monaco with rain, please.
Oh, please, rain, Monaco. Please.
I just did Monaco this week, and it started dry and went wet for the last 10 laps. And just like, no.
Looks like Kyle's the first one out, followed by McLaren. By the way, and he's on mediums.
So Kyle
SH
in
behind
the
him.
standings is 7th place with 22 points. His highest position finish for this season so far is 6th place.
Oh, we've only got 4 cars on the track and both of them from the same teams. 2 McLarens, 2 Red Bulls. And all 4 drivers on the mediums. Looks like the majority of the field wants to go on the medium.
Yes. It clearly was the better choice.
Yes.
But as you say, we've got 4 cars out on track.
Is it
all
the
of those
better
in the
choice
pit.
though? Because we've seen Vern do a 1-stop, whereas I effectively did a 3-stop, but meant there just being a 2.
Yeah.
So could you say the 1-stop's the better strategy over the expected 2 to 3 stops you could run?
It all depends on the driver, doesn't it, and pace.
Plus the softs burn out like mad, so it's really pointless.
Yeah, the softs ideally you want to use at the end. Like you don't want to use them at the start.
Well, I did, but my tyre temps
Yeah.
went up like mad. Because what I forgot to do was test out tyre temps with a full tank of fuel. So before when the race started, I just went straight up to 100 degrees and absolutely messed it up.
Ouch.
So as you said, Kyle, first one out on his flying lap, just coming round sector 1 now. It's looking very tidy.
We've got a few more cars coming out as well. It looks like Neil's on his outlap. Car's
Sector
called
1.
Purple Sector 1.
24.2 seconds.
I think it's just being beaten by the McLaren behind. Now I might say one of the drivers' name wrong, but Kyle's just invalidated.
Yeah.
He's immediately backing off. Yeah, I might name Supra as Skyline, because that's his old. It's his old PSN, and that's all I know him by. But if I say Skyline, that's who I mean. SSH goes down the back straight. Didn't hit.
Is that a long back straight?
207 down the straight he hit with DRS. He does 131.2. Puts him on provisional. Well, no, Vern's just gone a tenth quicker. And Supra's done a 32.6.
So, what was your time on the mediums again? Because you was a 1.
I had a scruffy lap. It was a 32.3, 32.4. I had a really scruffy lap. So
I'm just looking, thinking we was talking about a 130, possibly looking into the 129s, wasn't we? But that would have obviously been on talking about soft
that's
tyres.
on the softs, yes.
Yeah.
That's on about softs, but I'm not too sure if Super will be safe with that time. It depends on how many drivers qualify on softs.
Well, that's it. I mean, you
And
could
when
have
they
half the
go.
field go on to softs, and then that's it. Supra is in danger of being in the drop zone.
Yeah. It's got Horse coming out on an out lap. I think KO is about to start a lap. Yep.
Yeah. KO, somebody who I keep pronouncing his name wrong. I keep calling him Keo.
He wouldn't be too bothered by that.
No. No, he had a blinding session in Vietnam in the qualifying. Kick of oversteer there.
Yeah. Might cost him a bit of time. Here goes Purple, Sector 1. 24.2. Don't know what that relation is to Vern's Sector 1 time.
I mean, it's going to be close, isn't it? I'm sure Kyle did a 24-4 or something like that. Purple Sector 2 with 51.7.
51.7. Basically, Czechoslovakia did 24-0 with 27.4.
Now, what tyres have you got KO down as?
Mediums.
So I can see mediums on his car, but on my spectator screen it's telling me he's on softs.
Oh, so that graphical bug still comes about, does it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I've had it
it's
before
nice to see
when
Codemasters have not got
I've
rid
had a
of
car
that.
with 3 tyres of one type and one of another, and they were changing as they go through their lap, and KO brings it home with a 131.7.
It looked like he lost it all a bit in final sector.
Well,
40.0.
when we was racing,
Yeah.
we had some of the non-assist drivers with us, and I felt like a lot of them was running at a lot of extra downforce. So they would be a lot quicker in Sector 1 and 2. But maybe that's part of KO's setup. Maybe he's carrying the extra downforce so he can get through them twisty sections.
Yeah, I think Super has just improved on his time. Yeah, he did. 32.4.
Now he's gone a few laps on them medium tyres.
Yeah, he's done
Looks like
3
he's kept
laps
going.
up to now. He'll be on his way in now.
I'm just on board with Horst as he's coming down the back straight, looking to finish his first flying lap. Horst
One thing they'll
won
have to watch out for is this corner here. Running too wide will invalidate this and next.
Yes. It's very easily done.
Horst does a 131.6. Oh. It says 131.6, but it's a 131.599.
Close enough.
Yeah. I think you want us to get any closer to that.
So Big Dave looks next to finish his first flying lap, and he is on the soft tyres.
It's a bit of a risky move.
It is. It might guarantee
pay
his
off.
Q2.
He does a 130.7. Does P1. Karen Carl's about to cross the line. Yes, he is.
Having invalidated his first attempt, he comes in with a
32.3.
132.3.
Jumps ahead of his teammate.
Matthew is about to cross the line on some soft tyres, and that puts him into 6th place.
Only a 32.1 on those soft tyres though.
That's interesting.
It's now... I mean, Super might be safe on those mediums. It all depends on what tyres the remaining 3 drivers go on.
Yes.
And if they're starting on the mediums and they do a good lap, they could push him out.
Yes.
It looks like he switched on the set of softs just to be on the safe side. We've got Deck coming out. Just pit crew readying him out, I think. Yep. It looks like one of the Haas drivers as well.
Yeah, so 2 of them drivers are on the softs, so like you say, it puts the threat onto Neil Supra.
I've got 2 drivers medium
Oh.
that haven't set a lap.
Okay, so I've got Deck on softs, Devil on mediums, who's in the pit, and Dave on softs on my spectator screen, but on my actual, on his car, he's got mediums.
Well, I've just received a message from someone on track saying that Super was blocked both times on his lap by a fellow driver.
Ah, I missed that.
Yeah, so did I. But I was told he was blocked up on both his runs. Right, I've got both Haas on mediums and Deck on the softs.
Dave just lets Deck through there. Dave's got mediums on his actual car, but he's telling me softs on my broadcaster.
Alright, that's... So we're gonna have to work out who's got the correct tyre data up. Out of the two, out of the three of us.
I don't know which I would trust more, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Whether I trust the data or whether I trust what I can see. Because I've seen tyres change colour on a car before now on this game.
Yeah, at least it's not anything bad as what it was in previous years. I believe in 2016 we had there was a tyre glitch, and I believe I saw one driver driving around on full wet on a dry circuit.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case. He was on soft tyres. But yeah, he was driving around full wet.
Now Dave has just set a purple sector 1.
I don't think we can really trust that, because they just said Deck went purple sector 1 as well.
Well, Deck could have went purple, then Dave gone a bit quicker.
Yeah.
But again, I wouldn't understand Dave going purple with the medium tyres on, unless my other graphic is right and he's got the softs.
Well, for me, he's got mediums, so it's like...
Yeah, it's strange.
Which one do you believe? Oh,
Deck's not...
Deck is not using...
Oh,
now he is.
He was having a bit of trouble with it there.
Or was he having trouble with it, or did he just forget to open it?
Yeah, and then pushed the button, because it seemed like he opened it, closed it, opened it, closed it.
Hmm.
But he opens it there, and he gets 32
full.
So that is not a secure time.
And Dave has gone P10.
Yes. And now
so it's looking like Supra doesn't need to do that soft run.
No, we've got Neil in the pit with not enough time left to get out on track, so he is definitely
Supra,
out on Q2.
He doesn't need to do that run. He's pretty much safe in that position, so he can start on the mediums.
Devil crossed the line with a 1:33.7. If he goes again now, we'll have enough time to set another lap, but he would have to do it on this lap now. But with a 1:33.7, that's a big gap to jump into the 10th place.
It looks like Supra's pushing. Now he could just be doing what I did last week, do the first two sectors and then dive back into the pits.
Yeah. I think it was clever to get out on track and be ready.
Yeah.
Should the bottom guys...
It's a good call going out on track, but ideally I don't think he'd want to start on those soft, the soft sign. Let's see what he does. He's coming in.
Into the pit.
He's realised he's safe.
Yeah. Well read there.
Yeah, he was basically... I think he just went out just in case, as you said.
Yeah. So this next session in Q3, I'm betting we're going to be seeing, as you said, some 129s.
I'm just surmising it because, like I said, I do my practice with a few of the F1 drivers.
Yeah.
I was like... I work my setup works with them, so like I work my setup up with them.
Yeah.
And if I'm able to hit a 29 in practice, I'm pretty sure they can as well. The F1 lot. So.
It
But
looks
there
like
we have
Deck
it.
might be going again.
Oh, on those set of softs. Let's see. See if he turns his ERS up. No, Deck isn't going again.
No. It looked like he was pushing
So
then.
the two drivers that are out are Neil and Devil. And now we've got... Is it 12 minutes of Q3, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so we've got a 12-minute shootout for P1.
Where I think we'll see a lot more of the soft tyre. Hopefully. I might
Yeah,
speak.
there's the... yeah.
As Dave crossed the
just
line, by
waste
the way,
those tyres.
my graphic changed to a medium, so it's like he had to register the lap before the game would see that he was actually on them tyres.
Yeah. Oh, we're just waiting for Neil and Deck to retire for Q3 to get underway. They're the only two drivers because Deck came back into the pits instead of just crossing the line.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Deck's just now got a checkered flag next to him, so it's Neil we're just waiting for. One thing to note as well with it is the two cars that are out on track now, the ones that have already crossed the line.
Yeah.
Are they getting still tyre wear on that set of tyre for when they come to do the race?
I'm not
Does it
sure.
increase?
I don't think they are. I wouldn't like to think they are
I don't
either.
think you would.
But yeah,
Because
it's something that I've
Newcastle
seen some
knows.
people retire just in case.
Hmm.
Across the line and just gone menu retire.
There we have it. Neil and Devil are the two drivers that are out.
Yep.
So they'll get a free choice of tyres.
So through to Q3 we have Big Dave, Vern, SH, Horst, KO, Matthew, Deck, Kyle, Supra and Dave. Dave J, should I say, just to
An
prevent
interesting,
the
only
confusion.
3 drivers on soft.
See, if I was there, I'd want to be first with the softs to try and get away, like I
Yeah,
tried
but
to the other week.
You said the softs died out about lap 7, didn't you?
Yeah,
That's when they
quickly.
started to really go. So I'm expecting probably for those 3 soft runners to come in no later than lap 11, I think.
I mean, the tyres still had wear in them, but I was just getting completely swamped by everybody on medium tyres. So I
Yeah.
thought, I need to get off these. It was earlier than I planned, but not too early, I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's what just happened to you, Nathan, wasn't it?
Mm.
At the start,
Yeah.
but you're saying you're not doing any high fuel runs, your tyres just overheated.
Yeah.
And I think that's how I managed to get you at the start of turn 1, when turn 2 and 3.
It's I pissed right after Bloom.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
you had an unfortunate incident as well where you lost a bit of your front wing.
Yes, I remember that, yeah.
Oh yeah, where you
Yeah.
you two were battling and I ran in the back of him because he went too much to the
Yeah,
left.
you
I
had
went
to-
to the back.
Yeah.
You had to take the slower route. That was a bit unfortunate on your half.
Yeah.
Still
good.
got dual podium, so there's no complaining.
I am.
It would have been better to have a proper race, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just before like all the pit stop happens, the pack was so close. It's just once we all
Yeah.
started hitting,
Yeah.
it just started to split apart.
The different strategies come into it and everybody spreads out. We've got Horst out on track first,
Yeah.
so he's going to be setting the benchmark time, followed by SH and one of the Red Bulls, which I believe is Kyle, I'm going to say. Nope, it's Supra.
Yeah. So Horst is the current championship leader, who's won all 3 rounds so far, with 1 fastest lap also. So he has a total of 76 points. Sorry.
Yeah. But he's not consistently had the fastest laps in those races, has he, though? 'Cause I believe Vern's been taking some of them
Yeah, he only has the 1
for
fastest
some of the
lap.
races. Yeah.
And I've got down here that he's had pole once, but there's a pole missing off the standings. So I know Horst had pole once and SH has had pole once, but I don't know who had the 3rd.
The table hasn't been officially uploaded properly. And
Horst was it one?
I think that was
23-7?
28. 23, yeah, I think. Yeah, 23.8. 23.8 first sector.
So that's the fastest we've seen in these sessions so far.
He's lucky not to have invalidated there.
That was. So 50.8 for sector 2.
Short shift through turn 11 to limit rear traction loss.
DRS straight open.
See what he does. Going to be quick, I think. He does a 30.2.
Very respectable time.
And SH is next across the line. 29.9. With Supra 30.5.
Then
And there we go, here comes the 29s.
777.
It's all the 7s.
Oh, Big Dave had invalidated his lap and his next by the looks on it. And Kyle just posted in a 130.59. Next we have KO coming across the line, and he pops into 6th place with a 139.4. So clearly there must have been some
he's
mistake.
Probably had a
a
little issue.
He must have known early on, to be fair, because he's still got all of his ERS.
Let's see, where's these sector times? Let's have a look. It was final middle sector, by the looks of it. Yeah, he made a mistake in middle. Probably got loose rear end.
Matthew and Deck, the 2 Force Indias,
Oh,
starting their
Theo
lap.
has left the session.
Matthew's left the session. This looks like a...
2 drivers have disconnected by the looks of it. They should be good to rejoin and take control of their cars.
Yeah. Matthew was just out. He was just beginning a flying lap as well, unfortunately.
It's kicked his car back to the pits.
Just on board with Deck, and he sets a purple sector 1. I didn't see the time, so...
I don't think it would be... Let's have a look. What is Dex? That's kill. There's a 24.3 and what's
no,
23.6. He's not purple sector 1. It's...
And the game's done it to me sometimes, told me I've had a purple sector when I very clearly didn't.
Yeah, it's just... I think the timing for multiplayer is a bit on the broken side. But if you will excuse me, I need to quickly run and do something and I'll be back.
No problem. So Deck is just coming into the penultimate corner, and he's opening his DRS to cross the line, and he goes into 6th place with the 132.0. Who else do we have?
Would it be possible to go to 28?
Sorry?
Would it be possible to go to 28 or not?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest. It's
I don't think anyone on the grid here will probably get it, but
in the other league I'm in, I've seen some pretty rapid times. It's, you know, as you said about you put your lap in, and it was a bit disheartening when I then crossed the line. I feel like that in the other league, but I'm crossing the line 15th, and it's just like, oh, it's unbelievable the amount of speed some of these people have around this track.
what's it, the wheel?
Say again, sorry?
Is it the wheel that you're in?
Yes. Yeah, in L1 there's a lot of fast drivers.
I am back. I'm going to shut my window. Have I missed anything, or...?
No, I haven't seen anyone rejoin just yet, but I may have missed it. And Nathan was saying that, do you think 128s are possible?
That might be a bit of a stretch. I think most we'll see is probably a 29.5. So I don't think we'll see any 28s. I wouldn't be too hopeful on that. There's Matt's rejoined.
There we go. 3 minutes left. You have to be quick to get into his car and get back out on track.
Yes, unsure if Keel's rejoined though, aren't we?
Yeah.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Dave crossed the line with a 132.6, which currently puts him into 7th place.
Yeah.
KO and Matthew, obviously.
Big Dave's about to start a lap.
Yeah, he previously invalidated, hadn't he? So this is going to be his...
Yeah. Oh, we got a... we just had a spin of one of the McLarens there. That would be... SH.
Yes, on his outlap.
That's put unnecessary wear on those tyres, and heated them up, of course. We've got Vern also coming back out, as well as Horst. Dave does 23.8 sector 1. Fastest is a 23.6.
KO is just come out for an outlap, and as has Matthew.
Right, so we know Kale's back then.
Yeah, so everybody should have a reasonable shot at least one lap.
Yes, it'll be pretty much one shot quality for them too.
Yes.
In terms of timing.
So I'm still on board with Big Dave as he's looking to set his first valid time.
Yeah. Looks like he's coming up to the back of one of the Haas cars as well, so he's going to try and get their slipstream with that. Might have helped him out a bit. His deck's retired, he's had enough.
Yeah, he's retired in the pits.
Dave does a 30.5, puts him P5 for the moment. I believe Skyline is...
Yeah, Supra.
Oh, Supra, I mean. He's backed off.
Yeah.
So he's had a mistake somewhere. He's got Horst ahead of him, so he might be trying to...
Slipstream.
I don't know,
They're backing up in this final sector quite a bit. I'm on board with
he wants
KO.
to...
Trying to see how their laps are
Wants to be careful with doing that, because he can get a penalty. It gives you a 5-place grid penalty for unnecessary blocking. He wants to be careful that doesn't happen to him.
Yeah.
Anyways, see what Horst does. 23.7. He's a 10th behind Vern in Sector 1 times. But Vern is on our lap, so we
KO
might improve.
has just set a 23.6, which was 1/10 quicker than his previous Sector 1 time. Now we know he dropped off in his Sector 2 time.
Yeah, he made a mistake in Sector 2, didn't he?
Yeah.
Horse comes around turn 11.
Oh,
One thing the drivers will want to do is not touch that inside curb on turn 11, because it'll just spin them off.
It unsettles your car quite a lot.
Matthews retired out on track.
He has retired having not set a lap, so I don't think he was happy with his performance.
30.1 from Horst. He's improved, but not nowhere near as close for them. Yet 29.3 from Vern.
Ooh, and KO very nearly invalidates, and he crosses the line with a 1:30.0, putting him in third place, which pushes Horst down.
Yeah. But we got. It looks like SH has backed off. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to improve his lap.
As he retires.
As he retires. Yep.
Yeah, everybody else has set their lap, so
that is our top 10. Vern P1, SH second, and KO in third. With Horst 4th, Super 5th, Big Dave 6th, Kyle 7th, Deck 8th, Dave J 9th, and Matt P10 without a lap.
there's some a bit of a gap between some of the times there.
Yeah.
So you got 4:10.
I knew we were expecting 29s. I was just not expecting it being that low. But this is one of Vern's favourite tracks. He always does well here. He does like this track.
And Kyle's AI car having just gone into the back of his teammate, but that's not Kyle in control of the car, it's the AI, which I always think is just embarrassing.
Yeah. Kyle's car is just sitting there with a broken front left wheel. So that car has now become an obstacle. Nothing as bad as 2016 commentary session with me and Whiteside at this track.
Why? What happened there?
Well, we didn't have the spectator modes like what we do now.
Yeah.
So we had to take the two, I believe at the time it was Manners in 2016, wasn't it? Manor was racing?
I don't know, to be fair.
Well, we had to take the last two teams' cars and retire on the track at the start.
Yeah.
So we both did that, but for some reason the game didn't get rid of our cars. It kept them on the track. So, but my car was off track around turn 1 on the inside grass. But Whiteside was in the middle of the road going into turn 1. And it caught a few drivers out because they weren't expecting it. But the big one was Big Dave. He was expecting it to be ghosted, so he didn't move out the way of it and just straight into the side of it and crashed him out.
So what did you have to do, restart the session, or did you just carry on?
No, we just carried on. And that's when we made the rule up of only one driver driving round and one person having to leave at the end of Q3. About 30 seconds before the end of Q3. So it was quite hectic. I'm not gonna lie, it was funny when it happened, but I felt bad for Big Dave for that day.
Yeah.
Because it ruined his race. And now we have that 5-minute break. The drivers sort out the tyre strategies.
It's a shame that we can't see much more of the data whilst we're on this little screen.
Yeah. I would like to see like tire strategies wise, pit strategies, without just having to pop up at the bottom. I'd like to
because
see
it just pops up when it
then.
wants, and you can't pick and choose whose tyre strategy you want to see. And I mean, maybe that would be seen as an advantage if someone was watching the stream and they could find out everybody's strategy. But the strategies that don't survive the first safety car, because once your safety car's out, that's it. It might be all to pot.
Yeah, if an early safety car ruins the strategy for everybody. It throws strategy planning out the window.
Yeah,
you've got to think on the spot for that. But I know Vern is quite pleased with his qualifying time, position-wise. He just sent me a message saying, "Yeah, baby." So he is happy with that result, I think. As my cat's come to join the commentary session.
Fantastic.
The same cat that destroyed my car in Australia.
Ah.
What are you on?
Feels like forever.
What, the 5-minute break?
Yeah, it feels like forever.
Yeah. It's weird because when you're on the track, like when it's hours, it doesn't seem to be that long.
That does for me. It feels like ages either way.
Oh, it doesn't with me. I think it doesn't seem to take this long, but a 5-minute break when you're doing commentaries, it feels longer.
Got to fill it with waffle. But no, I normally time a pee for about now, comfort break. And I'd just run away at the end of qualifying, go for a toilet, come back, do my tyre strategy.
I don't do anything during the 5-minute break. I just look at my tyre strategy and change it if needs be, and then I'll just sit there.
Now, for China, would you add fuel, take fuel away, or leave it as recommended?
I would just leave it, but I know some drivers like to take fuel out of their car.
I usually like to only have a lap extra in.
Yeah, that's what I would start.
I have about... I just leave the full fuel tank in. So I have like 2.5 laps of fuel that I can burn. Which I generally use in my last stage pit stop. Because I generally, my second stints I'm always fuel saving.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do last week. Second stint of softs, I had to go fuel save mode. I wouldn't have had enough fuel for the end.
So here we can see pit strategy for Vern, going mediums, and then softs lap 21 and mediums lap 33. So he's looking for a two-stop.
That's interesting. I don't have that.
It popped up immediately, which was a bit strange, but sometimes I think when you're setting up your own tyre strategy, you have option 1 and option 2, don't you? And you can pick which one you want, but when we're looking at the screen, it tells you the two different strategies.
Yeah.
So to be fair, I just read the top one, but it might have been the bottom one Vern had picked, and I'm sure the bottom one looked like a one-stop.
What's everybody on? That's good green. Right, so both Neil and Devil both opted to stay on mediums.
Yeah, probably a good choice from the back.
So there's only 3 drivers on the soft, and that's Big Dave, Deck, and Matt. Oh, and it looks like we've got a spinner again. To believe it's the other McLaren. He'll join the back of the train.
Yes, it definitely wants to finish the lap and get the grass off the tyres, because I've had it before where I've reset to track after going off onto the grass and hitting the wall, and then on the start line you've still left with your grass on your tyres.
It looks like SH is moving through the pack to get back to his expected P2 position.
I've got his pit strategy just come up, which was identical to Vern's on the top line. Which
I would assume his would be the same because they're both teammates. Then there we go. My pit strategy just popped up. Okay, so medium, soft, medium is expected from Vern's strategy, but I don't believe that. I don't think that is the strategy he's going to go with. Because judging from the race that they did with us last week, Vern did a one-stop. And comfortably would have won that one-stop if he just crossed the line.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what he does.
Lining up for the Chinese Grand Prix. And here we go.
Lights out.
Looks like everybody's comfortably off the line. The two McLarens are maintaining their lead going into turn 1.
Horse jumped Keo. And Keo and Supra are now having a fight.
Oh, and the Red
Supra's
Bull.
round. And someone lost a bit of front wing as well. That's the Merc of Big Dave. Has lost front wing. Just an end plate. Okay, so that's the free stop strategy. Oh. Looks like Deck's lining up the back of Dave.
Deck is very close to the back of Dave.
Yeah, Dave's got that front wing damage, so the front left end plate. Yeah, I could believe he clipped, say, Supra when he spun. What's Dave start on again? He started on softs, didn't he? Yeah.
He did, yes.
Would you choose to...
Deck is trying to make a move around the outside of Big Dave. Obviously Big Dave carrying that wing damage. He's unable to defend, and Deck moves up into 6th place on the inside as Big Dave comes into
Dave's
the
in.
pits.
Oh, okay, that's a bug.
Yeah, he always does this.
I thought for a second there Vern had lost it, but he hasn't. He's still P1, even though it's shown in P4.
Yeah, because if you see, it says lap 3, but we're only on lap 2. It's like this until this lap finishes. Pretty much.
That's interesting to know.
Supra also in the pit, so he must have picked up damage from that first little incident.
He's back out on the mediums again. I know he was close with... He was side by side with Keo in turn 1.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he went into the side of him or... As the two... what's the cars?
McLaren's.
No, not the two McLarens. I can't... The name's gone
India.
from me.
Not Force India. Racing Point.
Yeah, that's it. They were awfully close there going into a final sector.
KO close to the back of Force, having lost the position on lap 1. Neil is also quite close to the back of the Racing Point of Matthew.
Yeah, a nice free car battle for P6. And meanwhile, the two McLarens have checked out about the looks of it. He's got... SH's got a second gap to host.
Now we have DRS enabled, which will make overtaking on the back straight even easier, should you have the straight line speed.
Is that Big Dave's, after his pit stops, come back out on the softs again.
Yeah.
So
Maybe Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm assuming that's a freeze drop strategy now for Big Dave.
Must be. Maybe he thought if he puts the softs on, he'll be in some clean air and be able to just try and catch the pack. But then by the time he's caught the pack, he might be pitting again because his tyres are gone.
Yeah, the tyre life won't last him for much. Wow, did Horst get close enough with DRS to protect him against Keo?
Horst has DRS.
He has.
Yeah.
Okay, so he managed to close up close enough. Keo looking for the inside. No, he decides against it.
Matthew is side
We've
by
got Matt
side with his
making a
team
move.
move. Oh, and the Alfa Romeo fails to break
That's a
in time.
late lunge. I believe that was a mistake on Neil's part then.
Yeah, I think Neil was underestimating the move from the Force India. I keep calling them Force India.
Yeah. I'm so used to them being the Force Indies, but they're not anymore.
No.
It's Racing
And then
Point.
as soon as I get used to calling them Racing Point, they'll be Aston Martin.
Aston Martin, yeah. And we'll lose the pink cars because they're going dark green, I believe.
Yes, yes.
As Big Dave sets the fastest lap.
Yep, and them soft tyres in clean air.
Some 20 seconds behind Devil. Few little incidents on lap 1. Nothing too major.
But we have a few position changes. Horst and KO have swapped places in 3rd and 4th. I think Supra, he was about 4th
He's
or
lost
5th,
the
wasn't he?
most.
So he, after that spin.
He got a good start and then I believe had it coming together with Keel. Didn't seem to have a very good start.
SH is very close to the back of Vern. A few lockups there.
These 4 are just slipstreaming, training each other away from the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
Because Kyle is 4.7 seconds behind Keel.
Yes.
And Kyle's having a little lonely session at the moment in P5. He's 4 seconds back, but 3 seconds clear of Matthew. It looks like Keel's looking for a move against Horst.
He was. He's very close to the back of that Mercedes.
Yeah. But Horst is close enough to the front to defend him with DRS.
Yes.
As I keep getting a blue screen.
Ah.
So it keeps cancelling my broadcast every now and then. So I do apologise for that.
Would SH and Vern be working together at this point to just try and not battle each other too hard so that they're able to get away from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I believe so. As Nathan possibly disconnected. But Horst is a lot closer now.
SH is making the move on Vern because obviously Vern is unable to get the DRS. And the Mercedes, the McLarens switch places.
Yeah, but looks like Vern's coming back though.
Well, SH went very deep there and Vern was having a look on the inside.
Now would that have been do you think a possible planned switch around between the two McLarens?
I'm not too sure. They obviously didn't fight too hard, but the harder they fight, the more opportunity that offers.
Well, neither driver used overtake, as we got Deck in the pits after just 4 laps on those softs.
Yeah, Vern has 100% overtake, so he wasn't defending then at all.
Horst is down to 54%, so he's using his to 1, keep up with the McLarens, and 2, to defend him against Keel behind him. but Keo's on 80%. As Nathan comes back online, so I believe he's just had a little disconnect.
You'll have to let me know if he rejoins the session, because I think I'll have to invite him into the party.
Yeah, it depends. Best thing to do is quickly check to see what he's doing on PlayStation. As Keo's looking for the overtake now.
He is gaining on horse.
Close.
He's having a look
But
on the
once again,
inside, but he didn't have the
doesn't-
speed, no.
I think he's got the speed, but he just doesn't. It doesn't look like he's got the confidence to get him under braking.
Yeah. He almost had him then on the corner exit, but I think, I don't know if that was a little twitch of traction, or whether he was just,
Yeah,
like you
he
say,
lost
didn't have the
traction
confidence
out the hairpin.
Because right now, as you said, these 4 cars have got a sweet deal, just
Yeah, they're just
6.5
they're just
seconds in
pulling
front of
away.
Kyle.
We've got Neil coming under attack from Dave G. But more importantly, Matt hasn't made any inroads to Kyle since he got past his teammate.
Oh no, and Horst is off!
Horst is out. That's a safety car. That helps the back markers.
It helps
But
those
we
on
missed-
the softs as
I
well,
missed
because
that.
I missed it as well. I just seen
Looks
KO
like
gain a
he-
position, and where is that?
It's just after.
That is a strange
Just
place.
before the I wonder if he lost it. I wonder if he went too close on the curb and lost the rear end. Now, what does the top 3 do?
Now, I think if I was the top 4, I would stay out.
Yeah.
I think it's only because, although it might be a free stop, you'll lose track position, and I think a strategy wouldn't work having only been on mediums for 6
Yeah,
laps.
the top 3 go around. What does Kyle do? If I was Matt and Big Dave, I would come straight off those softs.
Definitely, 100%. You can
As
do
Matt
medium
comes in.
to the end of the race now.
Oh, Neil's in.
Has Neil got damage?
Devil is also in, so these 3 opting for fresher tyres. Let's see, what does Big Dave do? He is also in. Matt's on medium. Neil's instant gone on the soft. Devil's also on soft.
Yeah.
And Big Dave is going back out on another set of medium.
Sorry, did you say Devil on soft? I've got him on mediums.
No, he's on medium.
Yes, right.
Ah.
Neil went softs, didn't he? And,
Neil's on softs, yes. But I wonder if... Well, Keel's got no visual damage. So obviously he wasn't close enough to warrant any damage there.
I mean, I'd literally caught the tail end of it, because I seen KO jump Horst on
I believe
the...
I was on with another driver.
Yeah, I jumped to Horst as he hit the wall, and he hit the wall at quite a rate of knots. Facing the wrong way as well.
Nathan hasn't come back on any games, so I think he's possibly not rejoining. Because he only jumped on just to help out with what the commentary, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think probably he was struggling to get a word in between us and thought, I am not needed. Because I think he was on with me and Mike when we first did it. And I think at the end
I remember 3 people being in commentaries. Like, I've had 3 people in commentary before and it doesn't generally work out.
Yeah. I mean, it could work, but you'd more have to plan what you say, because sometimes when there's two people on, we talk over each other a little bit now and then.
Yeah. So, this has bunched up everybody for 3 laps.
Yeah.
This would be a perfect time for drivers to fuel save if needed to.
Yep. As we were talking at the start on beginning fuel loads. So, as we... Oh, why is Deck and Super swapping places? Oh, they've swapped back. So as we're looking at this safety car on lap 9, we have the current running order as SH in first, Vern in second, then that's the 2 McLarens, KO in third, Kyle in fourth, Dave J in fifth, which is quite a good position for Dave J, having started at the back, or towards the back should I say. Matthew in sixth, Supra in seventh, Deck in 8th, Neil in 9th, Devil in 10th, Supra getting a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags there. That possibly might be a game glitch as well, because of safety cars are a bit bitty, aren't they?
Swapping and swapping back with Deck, wasn't he?
Yeah. So Big Dave is in 11th place, Horse having DNF'd, and we have the safety car coming in this lap.
Yeah. I've just double checked the race director. Apparently it wasn't KO and Supra for turn 1, it was KO, Supra and Horst, because they both received warnings for the collision. So as we jump back to the front with SH leading them now, setting the pace.
Dropping back from the safety car. So it's SH's prerogative to set the race restart, so it's up to him to go when he wants to go.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go too early, else he'll get caught up by the safety car, as he goes now, it looks like.
Yeah, and the McLarens have had a great getaway.
Yeah. Nobody can overtake yet, though, either, until we cross that start-finish line. We've got a few drivers running wide at the back. So, Kale got caught napping there by the 2 McLaren drivers.
Yes. Now he's well outside of DRS range, so unless he can close that gap before the DRS is reactivated in another 2 laps, is he going to struggle to keep the pace of the 2 McLarens whilst they DRS each other away into the sunset?
Oh, Supra's making a move on Matt. And he's up into P6 now, but Matt's still there. And wisely backs out. So not an ideal place to go too wide there, that corner.
No. He didn't want to give it up easy.
Keel's brought the gap down a bit.
Yeah, he's knocked 2 tenths off, now 3.
Yeah. So Keel's got some pace against him.
Neil on the soft tyres is looking at the back of Deck.
Yeah. Not using overtake though, so he's looking... Oh. I thought he was going to run into the back of him there. Looked a bit late on the brakes for him.
I think it looked like he wasn't sure whether he wanted to make a move at that point.
Yeah. He's got to go around here.
As then he's moved on to the inside.
Should get him.
Round turn
Oh,
one
they
side
had a
by
little bit
side.
of touch there.
All in all, I think that was some nice fair racing.
Just a little touch. Both drivers got away with it though. The Supra's now on the back of Dave J.
Yep, I've just flicked over to Supra. He's using his overtake button to try and close that gap.
Yeah, he's trying to claw back the positions he lost with that lap 1 spin. He's making the most of it. at the first early pit stop. Safety car off really helped him out though.
Yes, yeah, helped him to reset his races. He's one position down from where he started, so as you say, he's going to be chomping at the bit to get past Dave J here, so that he can be back to where he started. Yeah, DRS has not activated this lap.
No, this next lap. As he
side by
squeezes
side.
Dave J there.
I think that was just at the position. Limit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, KO with 3-second time penalty.
That's not what he would want.
No.
He has brought that gap down though, so he's almost within DRS range of the two McLarens in front of him.
Yeah. Well, Neil's got past Deck eventually. He's managed to make that move.
I missed that one.
I think it was at the same time Super got past Dave J. He's now chasing. Oh, yellow flag.
Yellow flag. We have Devil.
We got Devil. Devil's had a little spin of his own. Matt's on the back of Dave J.
He is. Is Dave J struggling a little bit, or is he feeling a little bit out of position? He was further back earlier, wasn't he?
He's on 11 lap old tyres, whereas Matt, the drivers behind him, are on like 3 to 5 laps old. So, but he's dropped 1.7 back from Super after not long being overtaken by him.
Yeah.
His Kio's got that gap now under a second, so he's got DRS again.
He has, yep. Matthew with DRS on Dave J, as Dave J won't have DRS because he's too far back from Supra, and Matthew is on the inside line. Can he brake in time? He's struggling.
Locks up. And Neil gets both of them. And Deck jumps ahead of Dave J as well.
I didn't have a good enough view of that. I just completely missed everything what was going on.
The back shot camera shot. There's now the 3 wide down the back straight there, it looks like.
It is.
Oh, we got a car on the grass. Matt's on the grass.
That's a very tight battle.
Matt's the biggest loser out of that because he was ahead of his teammate and ahead of Neil.
Oh, and Matthew spun.
And Matt spun. He wants to get out of the way quickly so Devil doesn't
collect him.
Should be fine. Yeah.
Dave
his
J
tires,
now.
Temperatures will be through the roof.
Dave J is suffering. He drops. Sorry, go on.
Catch and burn quickly. Oh, we've got
Supra's up.
Spinner. Super spun again. All that hard work has just got to come back again.
Now, KO is within DRS of Vern. Oh, Vern just got DRS on SH. But he's not activated it. Why has he not opened his DRS?
Interesting. Deck's closing on the back of Neil with the help of DRS and overtake.
So we have the top 3 that was the top 4 resuming their position 6 seconds ahead of Kyle. Kyle still racing a good race, albeit by himself.
Yes. He's 3 seconds ahead of Neil, who's slowly catching him every lap. I think there's a 10th every sector.
There is, but he is on soft tyres, so it won't be long before they're sort of letting go and needing to be replaced. But Neil definitely showing pace.
Yeah. So the question is, how long can he keep those tyres cool and not lose tyre performance? Big Dave comes up behind Deck. And Super's behind Dave J as well.
Vern's a lot closer to the back of
Could be
SH
looking at
this
Big
time.
Dave with a squiggle. Let's him dropping out. We'll have a look at Super.
Super overtaking Dave J again.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Oh, locks the brakes up, runs a bit deep.
It does, and Dave J is fighting it back. Side by side.
Super's got to take the slow line. Gets it done. We got yellow flag, sector 3.
Deck.
Yeah, he's gone really slow. I wonder if he had a mistake there.
I think he lost it on that final corner. You know, if you ride the curb too much and you end up on the inside. On the inside wall, I think that's where he was.
Super back up into P7 now after his spin earlier.
Yeah.
He's now going to chase down Big Dave. This Kyo's a lot closer to Vern now. I've got the bug of apparently Kyo rubbed the nuts off his car.
That's awful, that is, especially when you're doing streaming.
Yeah, it's not the nicest thing to hear.
No.
Because it's just constant. Okay, let's just switch the button for that. I don't want to be deafened by a screeching car.
SH locking up a little bit.
Top 4 on 14 lap old tyres now. So expect, with the help of the safety car, I'm expecting to see the first round of pit stops about lap 23, 24.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was lap 21 on the on-screen strategy. So with a few laps behind the safety car, you can push them a bit further.
Yeah, you can save tyre life. And go that extra lap, couple of laps further into the race. Let's see, who's stopped the most? It's who hasn't stopped, actually? That's a good question. So the top 4 haven't stopped and Dave J hasn't stopped. Big Dave's the only driver to stop twice so far.
Yeah, he lost a bit of wing on the first lap, didn't he? And then he pitted again because he went on them softs. So I'm thinking...
Got a nice helicopter shot here. The top 3. And it goes away.
I'm thinking Deck will be the next one to be looking to make a move. Kyo.
Yeah, it looks... Kyo's having trouble catching up to Vern because Vern's using overtake and DRS to keep him just ahead.
Although having said that,
back in Neil.
Deck has dropped back from Dave J and he's got no overtake.
We've got Dave closing up on Neil on those 7 odd lap softs.
Yes. So this is the point where I began to feel like the softs was dropping off.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
it looks like that's the case. In terms of Neil,
he's
as
very
he runs
deep
wide
there, very deep.
Let's see. Come outside. No. Thought that was side by side there.
No, Big Dave had a
They are
little
now,
bit of a
though.
squiggle.
Dave goes round the outside.
Yeah, a lot of racing respect there between them two.
Dave's back into his car looks unstable at certain points. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, like I say, when you was thinking he was going to come out side by side on that snail section, he kind of had a bit of a squiggle.
He ran a bit wide there. Dex looks to have caught back up to the back of Dave G.
Yeah.
possibly for P8 if he gets the move done.
So he's close enough now to be within the DRS activation zone. Still doesn't have a lot of
his
overtake.
battery life.
Yeah.
Dave J's got 70%, whereas Deck only has 6.
SH with a 3-second penalty, which is not what he will want at this point.
But
KO
I think
has
we'll see a lot of that.
KO's got a 3-second penalty from what I recall as well. I haven't seen one for Vern.
Yeah. No, I don't think Vern's got one yet as Matt goes for a move on Devil.
Ooh, and Devil's fighting it back around the outside.
Yeah. That's a terrible camera shot there for those two.
Devil on the inside. Matt had quite a good exit there. Also has DRS.
Yeah. Should have made his Devil use all of his battery. And slots in behind that.
Oh, Deck got a 3-second penalty there.
Multiple warnings. Cut the corner, tried to get past Dave J.
Yeah.
Looks like Big Dave's caught over the back of Kyle as well. Not close enough for a possible look down the back straight, I don't think. Depends what exit he gets. It looks like he's getting the better exit. But Kyle's got some good straight line speed in that Red Bull. Gap's gone back up. Deck tries again.
Yeah. Still doesn't have much overtake.
He's got him in his time though. He's ahead just before the corner. Super receives another time penalty there. And then the top three seem to be doing fine on their tyres.
Yes.
But it's looking like Kyle on the same tyres and the same tyre life is quite possibly starting to struggle.
I can't see much grain in. One thing I do like about this game is when your tyres are getting quite worn, you can see some grain.
Yeah.
There is a little bit there, but there's not a lot. I can't see much on any of the top 4 cars, to be fair.
Yes. Kale looks to have dropped off on the back of Vern and SH. As Vern's looking possibly for to retake the lead. No, he stays behind. Big Dave got a good run here at the final turn 11.
He was having a look on the inside, but backed out.
So I think he was just weighing up these options there, whether to do it or not. As Neil comes in to get those softs off. Just 10 laps on those softs.
Yeah.
Matt and Devil look like to be going at it again. Devil's on the inside.
It's like roles reverse.
Yeah.
Devil has not much overtake and Devil is off.
And there goes the DRS board. I don't think he's got any damage, I don't think.
Neil looked to be in the pits for quite a long time then, but he's come out on the hard tyres.
Devil looks to have gotten away with no damage. I wonder if Neil had a stop go. Let's have a quick look.
Either that or he changed a wing. Oh, I'm missing Big Dave and Kyle.
Yeah, I'll just jump back on board with him. There was nothing in the notes saying about Neil with a stop goal.
Oh, and Vern retakes the lead at the same time. Jesus, it's all going on.
So the McLarens have swapped round again. Dave's looking for the overtake now. He's had enough of seeing the back of that Red Bull. Oh, we got yellow flags. Devil spun again.
Yeah.
As Keel is in.
20 laps on the mediums and he's in. Well, the
He's
strategy,
looking for the undercut.
yes. The original strategy was lap 21 for soft tyres, wasn't it?
Yep, and he's back out on another set of medium. He's come out in P6.
He's got quite a bit of clean air there as well, so he can
Yeah.
do with it as he will. Except he'll be missing out on the DRS train that he was in previously.
Yeah.
I think he probably had DRS every single lap that DRS has been activated.
If I was the McLarens, one of the two should pit just to cover the undercut from Keel.
Yeah.
Because the undercut round here it's big. So it'd be interesting to see if any of the top two decide to pit as Devil comes in the pits.
The thing is, the McLarens, both their strategies said medium to softs to mediums.
Yeah, but I know that is not going to be their tyre strategy.
But do they know that KO has gone on to the mediums? Because by the time he was in the pits, he might have been
on a
overtaken.
hunt and say yes, because I know as Carl
Vern is in the
one
pits.
Big Dave. Yep, he's covering Keel. But yeah, I know Supra is normally in a party with them too.
Big Dave and Kyle battling
As
it
Kyle's
out.
in.
Yep. He was suffering on them tyres, as you say.
Oh. Vern's come out now on a set of mediums. And he's come out just ahead of Keel. Now that's
Literally
made...
just ahead.
That's going to be a tough call for SH, as he was behind Vern, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll come out, if he pitted now, just behind Keel.
Yeah. And KO unsurprisingly sets a purple sector 1.
Yep. Kyle's come back out just ahead of Matt on another set of medium. So, what does SH do now? Right, what's the gap?
I think if I was
the
him,
gap's
I'd probably do the
20.8.
same.
Yeah, he'll come out behind Keel, but ahead of Deck if he pitted now.
Yeah.
But
And he doesn't.
deciding to stay out. I wonder if McLaren are going to play. These two are going to play the team rules game here, where Vern
Backs up.
sets
KO.
a certain pace limit,
Yeah.
but keeps Keel behind him, which gives SH the gap to come out ahead.
KO with the fastest lap.
Yeah.
KO is back in DRS range of Vern.
Yeah,
But Vern
Vern's
is
catching
in
up to the
DRS
back of
race.
Supra.
Yes.
Supra's
might-
been on those tyres for 20 laps.
Yeah, but this might hinder Vern. Although we'll have DRS, but I can't imagine that Supra will be quick around these corners
No.
on them tyres.
Right, we might see Supra get out of the way, as he knows he's not really fighting these three. They're on different strategies.
Yes, but at the same time, he's fully entitled to fight for that position.
Yeah. But I think he's just locked up a bit there going into
Yeah.
turn one. That's going to compromise Vern. He goes on the inside. Gets past.
Will Vern still have DRS, or did he take him too soon? Yes, he has DRS.
Yes, he did. Keel's also got DRS. Skyline wants the inside, but KO gets it.
Oh, that was tight there.
Yeah. So KO hasn't lost that much time to Vern as Supra comes in.
KO just got another 3-second penalty. And the fastest lap.
Another fastest lap.
Don't know how that one works, but never mind.
Yeah. But it depends if it was like just an instant penalty, because if it was, then it wouldn't have counted his lap.
Yeah.
Supra goes on the hard, so he's going for a long stint, or quite possibly to the end.
Yeah.
Which we know can be done. We've got yellow flag sector 3, that is Devil again.
Devil, yeah.
Really having issues with that car. Vern's on the back of Dave now.
Yeah. You're right on the back of Dave.
Meanwhile, the gap to SH has come down.
Well, that's it. They've been getting DRS off these other not back markers, these other cars, this other traffic.
But SH will come out, I'm going to say around about 3 to 5 seconds behind these two.
Vern is struggling down that straight to get past Big Dave. I think
currently I'm on the back screen. Whereas in the rear wing of Vern there, so I couldn't really see much. He's got the inside now.
Very tight line there for Vern. That would jeopardise his corner exit and his exit speed.
Dave gets the DRS on Vern though.
He does, and Dave goes to the inside. And can he make it stick? No.
Stuck in tight there.
Now this is where Vern needs to use his extra downforce, which I believe he's got.
Yeah.
Try and get rapid out of these and get away from DRS range of KO.
Yeah. KO needs to get past Dave now.
And he was trying.
He does do.
Forced the move, but Big Dave nearly got the switch back.
Dave's got nothing to fight back with. His tyre life compared to KO's is KO's got more better grip. But KO is now out. Oh no, he's back in DRS range.
Just missed the overtake from Supra on Neil.
Oh yeah. So 3 drivers currently on the hard tyres. Neil, Devil and Supra. KO gets DRS from Vern.
Vern with not much battery there.
SH still staying out.
See, now before, KO was getting DRS off the back of Vern, but Vern was getting DRS off SH. Now Vern doesn't have DRS off SH.
It's now who's got the better straight line speed out of these two.
Well, I know that KO's got the better straight line speed because Vern's carrying the extra downforce.
Yeah, Vern's used a lot of his battery as well, trying to get past Dave. He's down to 20%, whereas KO's only at 40.
They're closing that gap to SH as well, so unless SH pulls a one stop...
even if he does that, he's still going to come out... He's going to come up behind them, close to, I believe, Deck.
Yeah.
No, Deck's 30 seconds back, so he's going to be ahead of Deck. But he's going to come up behind these 3 if Dave doesn't pit, which I don't think he will yet. So he'll come out. He'll come out about, I think, 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind Dave, and 5 to 6, possibly 8 seconds to Vern and KO.
Now the thing is, Vern is going to be wanting to take full advantage of this opportunity with Horst DNFing.
Yeah.
Because Vern is second.
The championship leader crashing out. That's as Stephen SH pits.
SH pits. Right. What is he going on to? Yeah, Vern is currently
set of
23
hearts, it
points
looks like.
behind Horst.
Yep. SH is on the hards.
Oh, and we have
Neil's gone.
Neil's
gone in turn 11. This has helped SH out.
A tiny bit. It would have helped him out more if it had come sooner.
If it was a full-on... Yeah, if it came sooner, it would have helped him out, because the gap wouldn't have been as big. But
Yeah.
it's helped him out by not really losing time to Dave in the top two.
Yeah.
As we're back under racing condition. Oh, Matt and Super having to go at each other. Super taking full advantage of those hards. I think SH is catching Dave, I think. Oh, Matt's gone a bit deep.
Yeah. So KO is back in
Super.
DRS range. Vern's got no battery to defend.
Yeah.
And KO is probably too far back this turn, but certainly help him close the gap.
So SH is more likely on a possible one-stop strategy now.
Yeah.
Because KO's not using DRS.
No, I wonder if it's broken on his Matthew with a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, he ran wide at turn 11, I think.
So, to recap as well, I think KO, I think I've seen him with 2 3-second penalties. And I've also seen SH with a 3-second penalty, but I don't believe I've seen Vern with one yet. So depending how the 1-stop pans out compared to the 2-stop, Vern might have the advantage anyway.
Yeah, Vern's got no penalty. And KO's got the most, I believe. 3.
And SH has really closed that gap to Big Dave.
Yeah, KO's on 6 seconds of penalties. So at the moment as it stands, KO is effectively 7 seconds behind Vern.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like SH is making a move on Big Dave.
Yeah, he's got his overtake on, his DRS open. But Big Dave is not carrying the downforce that some of the other drivers are.
Side by side.
Yeah, so
Dave's not letting them have it.
Deep.
As Dave tries to squeeze SH there.
Ooh,
oh,
big twitch.
I was lucky for Dave not to hit the back of SH there. But
Ooh,
still...
and SH takes it round the outside.
Yeah. That was a good save there from SH for that slide.
Yeah, he could have easily lost the position or a wing or a wheel.
Yeah. We could have quite possibly had 2 cars out of where he saved it as well.
Yeah.
Looks like Carl's closing the gap up to Deck for P5. Expect to see Deck in possibly this lap. Maybe next.
Yeah.
Been on those tyres for 22 laps.
And we have, what, 27 laps left of the race? 28?
I'm no good with maths, so don't guess me that one.
28.
Yeah, I'm not very good with maths, so
KO's just
maths was not my
back
strong
a
suit.
tiny bit. He's still got
it looks like
DRS, but I
Vern's-
think he was lucky to have that time, I think. So what I want to watch, really,
overtaking DRS.
I want to watch this gap from SH to KO.
Yeah, I don't think they'll come down straight away. I think once the medium tyres start to get wear, then you'll start seeing the gap come down.
Yeah, and S8 needs to make sure that he's well within the pit range of KO, with enough spare to
I believe SH has only got one penalty. So I believe so. So far it looks like we're a bit strung out at the moment. Carl 1.1 behind Deck.
Yeah, and catching.
He's catching, but also not catching. It's the gap keeps going up and down. And he's now in DRS range. I'm quite surprised by Carl's tyre performance, not really making any inroads on Deck as quick as what you'd expect.
Although he was struggling earlier, wasn't he, on the tyres? When he was on the same tyres as others, he seemed to not have the pace they had.
Yeah, he wasn't quick enough to keep up with the top four, but he was quick enough to stay ahead of the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
Which kind of left him in no man's land. He uses DRS and overtake, but can't close that gap to Deck.
Struggling with that straight line speed.
Deck goes round again. Start lap 24 on those tyres.
Oh, but Kyle had a great exit there. Is Deck got no overtake? No, that was strange though.
Oh, he's got overtake.
Got some.
But I think in all that as well, Supra was slowly catching up to these two. As SH has pulled 2 seconds to Big Dave.
Yeah, but he's maintaining that gap to KO at the minute, as you say. Will.
Yeah, it's what he needs to do is to not lose too much time.
Yeah.
To the top two.
Yeah, because it'll all change in about 10 laps time when they're looking at between 19 and 24 lap old tyres.
Yeah, at the moment I'll say there's a top 3 chance. The top 3 have a chance of equally winning this on tyre strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be critical when they come in to change from one tyres.
Well, the top 2 they'll pick for softs for the end. It's just the question is, you don't want to pit too early.
No.
For those softs, because you'll burn them out trying to catch up to SH, who will inherit the race lead.
Yeah. Big Dave's pitted for some mediums, 25 laps from the end.
Deck's finally pitted. So Dave, I would say, is on those tyres. Big Dave's on those tyres now for
till the end, yeah.
For the end.
Yeah.
He's come up behind Supra.
Yeah, and Supra will be on them tyres to the end, but Big Dave will have the advantage for the next 10 laps or so, I reckon.
Yeah. Deck's come up behind Dave, J and Matt. Kilo seems to be starting to drop off from Vern. He wasn't in DRS range that lap.
He has slowly been dropping behind, hasn't he?
I think we're about to see Big Dave go for an overtake on Supra down the back straight.
Yeah.
Supra got just that little bit more battery life. He's not using it though.
He is now.
Oh, I've jumped a bit too far down. Super goes for the cutback. But ultimately doesn't have the tyre grip.
He does, he sends it around the outside.
Super with DRS now. Inside for turn 1. And he keeps the position. But this is not what Super wants if he wants to close up to his teammate. He does not need to be battling with Dave at this point.
No, the best thing he could do is surrender to Dave so he can just have the drag, have the DRS until Dave's tyres go off.
I don't think that would be the wise choice, because with Dave's tyres as fresh as what they are, he could quite possibly just run away and just leave Super in the
well, yeah,
distance.
but that wouldn't cost him time. At the minute, battling with Dave, as you say, it's going to cost him time.
I see what you mean by it, but I don't see that as being as Dave gets a twitch. That's going to cost him a run.
You said it earlier about Dave's setup. His back end seems to be
he's
not that planted.
Rear end, it seems to lack rear stability.
Yeah. Dave J is in DRS range of Matthew on much fresher tyres. Dave J's also got a lot of battery.
Yeah, Matt's not using any of his.
No, but Dave J was not gaining very much there at all.
Well, the Racing Point's got possibly running low aero. But Matt's been on those tyres now for starting lap 25. As Dave J now pulls alongside. And gets the position, I think.
Yeah, he's leaving room for Matthew on the inside.
Yeah. That's allowed Deck to close up though. But Matt's been on those tyres now for 25 laps. So he'll be looking to come in soon.
It depends what he's got left. If he's got soft tyres left, they won't make it to the end. So unless he's got mediums, and he has used a different set.
He's only stopped once.
Was Matthew one of the soft tyre starters? I can't remember.
Not too sure.
Big Dave looking for a move on Supra, and it's looking like it should be relatively easy. Supra's not giving up.
Supra's got the inside.
Ooh, Supra looked like he was trying to close the door on Big Dave there. Big Dave drops behind him. And Big Dave had a big spin. Ooh.
That rear grip is killing him. He can't keep that rear end stable.
No, it's costing him that place. He's not going to get that place with lacking that confidence as Matthew now comes into the pits.
Yeah, he got overtaken by his teammate during that.
Kind of missed a three-way battle when we was looking at Big Dave then, but we can't watch them all, unfortunately.
More importantly though, Vern is starting to make a gap to KO.
Yeah.
The gap's now 1.8.
SH is maintaining that gap to KO.
Yeah. I wonder if KO is possibly quite starting to struggle. There's a low fuel in the car and struggling to control those tyre temperatures, it looks like. As that's a big factor in this, is your tyre temps.
Yes. I've never felt it be more important in any of these F1 games before than this one.
Yeah, this track I know the front left is the main tyre that takes a pounding. Yeah.
But the other thing I like what they've done in this game is you can change your left to right tyre temps as well as your
Dex going for a move on Dave. Dave J. Gets it done well before the corner. Oh. Big Dave. Oh no, Big Dave hasn't pit. He did pit, but he had that
yeah, thing at
half
the start.
spin.
Yeah.
So now the question is, can Supra catch up to his teammate? 6.9 behind.
I'm trying to think of what it was earlier. Is he closing? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's 6.8 now. He's closing a tenth every now and then, but then it sometimes jumps back up. But this track, I know, isn't one of Supra's favourite tracks. He doesn't like it that much. As KO's now starting to just drop even further back now from Vern.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at their tyres now, and I'm thinking 20 laps left of the race. And these red tyres, I wouldn't want to take them more than 10 laps. I'd probably at a push. If I wanted to try and get the undercut, I might push 12 laps out.
The tyres look fine on Vern's car. As Big Dave gets a free second.
Yeah.
The tyres look on KO's. Well, KO had a bit of a wiggle there. Yeah, the tyres look fine on both KO and Vern's car.
They probably are, but
So,
as I'm saying, it's just it's when they come in for them softs. Because, as you say about the power of the undercut in China, it's...
Well, if they do decide to pit, they will come out behind SH.
Yes.
SH has managed to keep that gap just enough to come out in front when these two pit.
Yes, but I feel it probably won't be enough. Because if they do, say for example they pick the softs 10 laps from the end, and SH is 10 to 11 seconds in front of them after the pit stop, I think a second a lap would be easy in the difference in tyres.
Yeah.
I reckon first 2 laps they're going to be knocking 3 seconds off SH.
The one thing we're forgetting here is I know Kyle's on like lap young tyres, but if he decides to stay out, these top 2 might come out, I think. Or I'm looking at interval.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they'll come out well in front of Kyle, won't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Had interval not leader.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Kyle's 24 seconds back.
Big
But I know
Dave
that's not the case.
has caught the back of Supra again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ride on board with him for a moment, see if he can keep that rear end planted enough to take it round the outside. And he's trying to stick the move. Ooh.
Oh. Seemed to get a bit aggressive there from Supra.
Supra was shutting the door, but to be fair, Big Dave had his nose in it. So
We're kind of forcing him a bit off track.
yeah. I mean, Big Dave probably didn't have enough of his car up there to have the right to be there, but still, if I was Supra, I think I would have left him the space.
Yeah, Supra's not catching his teammate though. The gap's staying 6.9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although
Supra's trying to go defensive early.
his teammate might be pitting.
Yeah, his teammate will be pitting again because he's on 15 laps. 15 lap old tyres, so he will have to pit again as Dave gets the cut back.
That was a bit cheeky.
It sounded like there was a whack.
Supra went very deep after locking up and he gets a 3-second penalty. So Big Dave just shut the door on him, just like Supra tried to shut the door on him earlier.
Yeah, I heard the unmistakable thud of cars colliding.
Makes me wonder if we'll be seeing any of them in the replays, in the appeals.
Yeah. Surprisingly, there was no appeals last week.
I can't remember what
It's
happened.
quite nice when there isn't any.
Oh, you want about
any
last week
appeals?
from us?
Yeah,
from the
from our
non-assist.
race. You mean from the assist?
Yes, sorry,
Assist
yeah,
race.
assist, yes. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, it's quite nice when there isn't any appeals.
I do think that it is a good bunch of drivers. I think there's a lot of respect there from most people. And there are some incidents sometimes which happened because there was us in Bahrain.
Yeah. But that was deemed down as just as a racing incident, so...
But that's what they're there for, isn't it? For when, you know, because when you're the drivers involved in it, it's I don't want to say hard to see where they're...
It is a bit annoying. Like when you find out, the results, and like, do you personally think, oh, they were in the wrong?
Yeah. It is very hard. As Kyle...
Supra is in.
Supra pits. Now, Supra could have took them to the end, but he's decided he wants
decided to go
change.
for possibly fastest lap.
It's a bit early to come.
Yeah, he's putting softs on.
And a wing change.
Oh, he's got a front wing change.
He wasn't missing
I
any end plate.
I wonder if that collision with Dave, with Big Dave, caused some damage.
He did
which
drop
we
back
could
a
not
little
see.
bit. He did drop back a bit, didn't he?
I wonder, it was probably at that hairpin.
Yeah.
When Super locked up and ran deep.
But 17 laps on the medium, on the softs.
Yeah, it's going to be a big ass. He's probably going to do another soft run.
Right, 2 seconds and I will be back. I just need to pop away for 2 seconds.
No problem. So we got SH closing the gap now on KO. It was 11 seconds, he's now at 10.3. But KO dropping back from Vern. Looks like Vern's just lapped Matthew, I believe. Yep.
Sorry, I'm back.
No problem. Vern's just lapped Matt and KO's dropping back. But more importantly, SH is catching KO.
He is.
Now, KO can't pit now, because if he pits now, he won't get those softs to the end.
No.
He needs to go to about, ideally, lap 45 to 46.
Yes.
At the moment, Vern seems to be doing okay on his medium tyres. I haven't noticed any issues at all. I do believe I saw Kyo get another time penalty.
Ooh. I think I did as well, yeah. I think he's got 9 seconds now.
At the moment though, the field's a bit spread out.
Yeah.
Big Dave's starting to catch Kyle after the overtake on Supra. I think give it another couple of laps and Dave might be on the back of Kyle if he doesn't pit. Let's see, what is the gap to everybody?
So, looking at the tyres again, as you say, Vern and KO. They're going to be looking.
Sets the fastest lap.
They're going to be looking at putting softs on in about 3-4 laps.
I'd say I don't think KO's got an extra 5 laps he can go on those mediums. No, actually, no, 4 laps because he's starting lap 21 now. So he's got possibly 4 laps of extra tyre life to go, whereas Vern's got 5.
Yeah. But would you want to be the first one on the soft tyres?
It'd be a tough call because Vern will be trying to judge when Keo's going to come into the pits.
Yeah.
Because he ideally does want to cover Keo.
Yeah. Because KO could come in early.
Yeah.
And get a massive
KO comes
undercut,
in,
but then if he comes in early, he's got to worry about his tyre wear at the end.
Yeah. There's 2 ways Vern's looking at this, I think. He's looking one at the lap count and trying to work out when Keo's going to come in for his scheduled pit stop. And then Keo's thinking if he should come in early or whatnot. Because I don't think Keo will understand how much wear the softs will take in a short number of laps.
SH has begun to take some of that time away from KO again.
Yeah, he's slowly edging down that gap. See, as KO goes round again as expected. KO's using his battery every now and then, I've noticed.
Just
I haven't used a lot of his.
Having a look on Supra coming up on deck on them soft tyres.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got past Dave J at some point as well, I missed that. So he was behind Dave J.
Yeah.
But I do think Super will most likely have to stop again.
I think he will, or he'll just have an awful last 3 laps.
Yeah.
He's got no straight line speed though.
No, he's seems to be lacking to get past. I mean, he's got 2 positions down from where he started.
No, he can get it done here. And it's very tight to the wall there.
Yeah. Deck left him enough room on the inside.
Yeah.
Dave's now slowly 1.2 now behind Kyle.
And KO is pitted.
It's going to be a stretch, 11 laps on the soft. This could be a stretch as Neil leaves eventually, after his retirement.
Yes. I was just thinking then.
Yeah, I don't think Horse has left yet either. I think Horse is still in.
No, we'll be wanting to see where Vern finishes to
Yeah.
defend his championship.
He's probably even given vital information to his teammate, Dave. He's telling them how many lap roll tyres Kyle's on. As we've got Devil in the pits for lost, but he is a lap down. So
it's all going to be coming into play now, isn't it?
12 seconds behind SH. So what does Vern do? Will he react? Will he react this lap and come in?
I think he had enough gap that he could go another lap if he wanted. No, it isn't.
Vern is in. The gap is 25, so he should. Oh, he won't take the lead actually, because.
No.
I mean, yeah,
SH
he should keep the lead, I think.
No, SH will be
no,
out
he
in
won't
the
keep the lead, but he,
yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the lead on KO, you mean?
Yeah. So
I don't know, actually.
SH now retakes the lead. No, Vern's ahead.
Oh, he is, to be fair.
Yeah. Keel's brought the gap down a bit more than what it was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's ahead.
Yeah, but he'll have finished with an extra lap old tyres.
Yes. They're only 9.8 behind SH.
But this is the unfortunate thing when, you're looking at penalties as well, because Vern has got a clean sheet.
Vern, yeah.
KO has got 9 seconds, so he's never going to get in front of Vern and get 9 seconds clear.
Yeah, I believe SH has only got 3 seconds. And he's only got 1 penalty.
But Vern, 9 seconds behind, I think is going to close that gap pretty quickly. He'll
Dave's on the grass.
Big Dave, or?
Yeah, Big Dave, and it just looked like Kyle just allowed him to get past there. I'm not too sure about that there. It looked like Kyle didn't want to fight.
Either that, or maybe they was battling and Kyle felt responsible as to why Dave was on the grass and was a gentleman and let him by.
The gap is now 8.2 to SH for Vern. KO sets the fastest lap. 32.7. But he's starting to lose time to Vern.
Yeah.
Gap's gone up to 2.1.
Although that was KO's first flying lap, so probably done what a few people would do is KO probably used all his overtake and fuel on that lap to try and just get the fastest lap. So now we'll be
Vern's got a bit
again.
of traffic ahead of him who gets out the way. Takes out the DRHL board as for good measure. A lot of boards being killed today.
Kyle's in the pit? Oh yes, he was on old tyres, yes, sorry.
Yeah, he was on 25 lap old tyres, so it's expected for him to come in.
Down to 6 seconds now, Vern.
Yeah, Vern's on a flyover lap. I think Vern's going to take fastest lap here away from
because
KO by quite a margin.
He's built that gap to KO already.
What's it gonna be? There's a 31.6.
That's a second faster than KO. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's over a second faster than KO's
did a
previous time.
32.7.
So that was an amazing lap.
Yeah. So Vern's definitely got the pace to catch his teammate.
Yeah, now 4.5 seconds.
But has he... The question is, has he burned up that extra tyre life on setting that fastest lap?
Well, he would have burnt
Which
some of
might...
it up, but I think he still might. As long as he gets the move done soon,
yeah,
I think he'll be able to hold him off. But yeah, KO is dropping back from... Oh, and SH gets another
I think
penalty.
that's Stephen's second, I believe. Is his second full penalty?
Yes.
Double check that.
I mean, yeah, so effectively Vern is now actually in the lead. with SH having 6 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, that's SH's second. So yep, he is on now 6 seconds. And I think he's just got another one there, didn't he?
I didn't see that.
Was that another one, or was that just the late drop of the first one that I saw? No, that's the late drop of the first one that I saw.
Yeah. So the next question would be, can SH keep in front of KO? I think KO will...
Well, ideally he needs to stay ahead of him.
Or within 3 seconds
or
behind him.
3 yeah. So he could afford to allow KO to overtake him as long as he can stay within 3 seconds.
I think KO's probably got the tyre grip to catch him, but...
Yeah, I mean, by the time KO catches him, though, I think it'll be...
That's what I mean, he can catch him, but
his
I don't
tyres
think he
are
can take him.
Yeah, they would be past the best.
Vern now sub 2 seconds from SH.
Yeah, he wants the on-track win.
Yes. As would everybody.
That's what Vern wants. He wants the full pole position for qualifying, fastest lap, and the race win. On track. It was really got a... Oh no, Kyle Payton, yes.
I was just having
Super got past his teammate.
Having a look
Kyle
to see if anybody can threaten the fastest lap, but I don't think they can at the moment.
No. The only driver that would is if he did decide to pit again, it'd be either Supra or SH.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't pit if I was SH now. I would just stick those tyres out to the end.
Yeah, because as soon as Vern's in front of him, he can ask Jeff KO's penalties and suss out the fact that...
Sometimes Jeff doesn't tell you.
Do you not?
But no, sometimes he doesn't. Kyle receives a time penalty. Vern's right up on the back of...
He is. He'll be past him before the DRS is open.
Yeah, there'll be no fighting there from the two McLarens. I think SH's job now will just be to try to keep Keel behind him as best he can. I
mean, Vern could work with him here now, couldn't it? Yeah, I think he is. Only just. And Vern could work with SH now. Vern could just sort of back it up a little bit and make sure that SH is in DRS each time.
I think Keel might be suffering with overheating issues if this is the case. If he's starting to drop off from SH. He might have overheated his tyres. No, it's 3.5 now. It's coming back down.
I think it depends where on track they are at the time.
So Cal's catching up to his teammate.
I'm looking on Supra's car and looking at his 10-lap-old softs, and you can see some graining on his front left.
Yeah. His teammates catching him as well.
So I'm guessing he's going to have a hard time taking them tyres another 6 laps.
Yeah, he's also carrying penalties as well, so he'll finish. I believe Super will probably finish around about P7. depending on time penalties, and if he can keep the gap ahead of Deck, he might finish P6. Just behind his teammate.
KO made it past
So-
Dave J as a blue flag.
Yeah, Dave J's a lap down.
Yeah.
The gap is now 2.1 for KO. He's starting to reel in SH. But KO will start to feel those tyres slowly fading away.
Yeah. Yeah, probably around 6 laps where I began to feel a bit.
Yeah, he'll start to feel him in the fast corners, the loss of tyre life, the loss of grip. As Kyle's looking to try and get past his teammate.
Oh, it looked like Kyle was going to
He
have a look down the
he was
inside
looking
there.
for it, but
Looked like he was going to do a
decided
Danny Rick
better
on
of it.
Bottas.
yeah, he decided against that. He doesn't have quite the same confidence as Ricardo on
No,
the brakes.
he's got the right car.
I don't think anybody... well, there is one other driver, but he's currently leading this race. Because Vern likes to do late lunges on brakes. He's quite good at it.
Supra struggling on them tyres there.
Yeah.
You can massively
Kyle
see
will
the
get past him
graining.
here.
I mean, just looking at the 4-lap hold on Kyle, and then the 11-lap hold on Supra, you can see his front left and his front right. The graining is quite bad.
Yeah. Kyle locks up there, the front right.
Supra had a little bit of loss of traction on the back there.
Yeah.
KO
KO
picks
with
up another
3
penalty.
second.
No way. He just doesn't want to get that second place.
No, I think he wants to go for the highest number of penalties, I believe. I think we've seen his name pop up more times than anybody else's.
I think we probably have, to be fair.
He's 1.8, he hasn't really made any more inroads. So his tyres isn't up to scratch anymore. I think they're past their best.
I was going to say, do you think Vern is now just nursing these tyres home, or do you reckon he's still pushing? Because he's
I
only
think he's
only 3
nursing them
seconds
home.
ahead.
Yeah, he's nursing them home, but because Stephen SH is on 26-year-old lap-olds hards, he's starting to lose tyre life as well.
Yeah.
So he's probably got the same amount as tyre loss as what Vern has, but Vern just nursing them.
Looks like after Supra lost his position to Kyle, he's now dropped back nearly 3 seconds.
Yeah.
1 lap after being overtaken. Just
Yeah,
showing them 13-lap old softs are no good.
Yeah, those tyres are definitely.
I mean,
gone. I think if he pits, he'll come up behind Deck, and I don't think he'd want to do that. So I think
am I
Supra
right in
will just
saying
be.
that the non-assist league runs on simulation damage?
Yes. Yeah, they run sim damage. Yeah.
So once you're in sort of 60% territory, you're looking at
70%.
70% is risk of puncher.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. 70% is a risk of puncher for all damage. So it could be, even if we're with us running full damage, if your tyres get to 70%, you run the risk of getting a puncture.
I've been playing F1 since 2016, and thankfully
Yeah,
I've never had a puncture. Even in 100% races.
I did in 2016.
Yeah.
Australia. It was a wet race. The rain stopped about lap 25, 26. And I was running the set of softs at the time.
Yeah.
And I tried to get them to go to the end. They nearly made it. 5 laps to the end, and they decided to pop.
Oh.
So, but in 2016, that was the first half up until Hungary. I was the one to catch.
Yeah.
Like, I was comfortably ahead of everybody by about either a lap or 40 seconds ahead of second place.
Sounds like you're
Keel's now
just
starting to
describing our league.
Well, I'm starting to really get back into it. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Australia had a bad go. I got the great run, great lead, and then the cat decided to ruin that, put me into a wall. Bahrain, I spun and safety car messed up my strategy.
Yeah.
And then Vietnam, I messed up the start, but pulled that back. Just had the pace to catch everything back up again.
And then I had about 7
China,
wing
I
changes.
just ran away.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, Vietnam was a bit bad for you. You crashed.
Yeah, quite.
Like, you see, you lost it at once. You were just bang.
But that's it.
Hit the wall again.
Once you lost one wing, that's it. You're rattled sometimes. It's just like, I'm chasing then.
Yeah.
So watching Vern come round the back straight for the final time.
Keel's had too many issues on those tyres. He's just dropped back off.
Yeah.
Well, Keel's going to come in third. SH second. Vern first. Even though his fuel lights weren't flashing.
Yeah, that usually comes on when you got half a lap left. So
There we go.
Vern wins
takes the win.
Chinese Grand Prix. Crossing the line in second place is SH, and KO is coming home in third. And the next, we've got Big Dave.
Big Dave possibly coming in fourth. But I think the fastest lap also goes to Vern as well, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, the 1:31.6. Nobody else is close to that at all. The closest is KO with the 32. So Vern absolutely smashed it this race since Horst retirement.
As you say, the slam dunk. He got pole, he got fastest lap, and he got the race win.
Dave comes along the line in fourth. Kyle fifth, followed by his teammate. I don't think Sue would be quite pleased with that result. I think he could have possibly done better. He would have been with the top three.
Yeah.
If he didn't have any of those issues.
Yeah, he was a pit lap one, wasn't he? And then it was a recovery drive from there. Safety car helped him, but
safety car helped him, and then he had another spin, and then had to come in again for the front wing change.
Big Dave,
driver of the day. But that was a good drive there from the two McLarens.
It was a good race overall, I feel. There was a bit of action. Safety car.
Yeah.
I think we need to wait and see the replay, see what happened to Horst.
Yeah, it's a shame that neither of us caught that.
Yeah.
But next week it's our race at Zandvoort.
Yes.
next Sunday, 7 o'clock. Not looking forward to it.
I don't mind Zandvoort, but it's yeah, I don't think I'll be the winner around there.
3 drivers who finished didn't get a penalty, which was Vern, Dave J and Devil.
Yeah, hats off
Everybody
to Vern
else
there.
got a penalty.
Fantastic race. No penalties. Pole, fastest lap, win. The only person who could have contested that was Horse, but unfortunately, due to incident, he DNF'd.
Lap 6 he went off. Oh.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, and as Mayhem says, join us next week for the Assist League round Netherlands. Thank you.